physical.
I thought I was healing. Turns out I was spiritually bypassing. Lighting candles, journaling, doing my affirmations, doing that self-care, skincare routine, but I was still triggered as fuck. I was still judging people and still abandoning my inner child in silence. Shadow work? Shadow work is not cute. It's also not trendy. It's basically crying over something that happened 10 years ago that you swore did not affect you anymore. It's admitting I'm still angry. I'm still ashamed. I don't love myself like I pretend to. Let's talk about what shadow work really is. Hi world, my name is Melissa, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Today's video is basically about how to do shadow work correctly, because shadow work is not just journaling. There is more to it. So with that said, I don't like wasting time. Let's get into today's video. The mistake I made, I used to journal every day, pages of gratitude, of affirmations, trying to manifest abundance, love, peace, good health. But sadly, I wasn't being real with myself. And I say it sadly because the sad part is I knew I wasn't being real with myself. I was bypassing parts of me that were jealous, insecure, judgmental, angry, hell, even bitter. And then one day someone I cared about triggered me deeply, and I literally spiraled. And that was when I knew my shadow was running the show, and I have never met her. Crazy, right? Shadow work isn't just journaling prompts. It's sitting with parts of yourself that you're ashamed of. It's taking radical responsibility for your toxic patterns. It's also noticing that your healing habits are just but a distraction from your deep pains. Crying, raging, shaking, grieving. Shadow work is basically letting your inner child scream instead of shoving her down with a positive mindset. Well, I'm not saying embracing positivity during healing in dark times is a bad thing, no. But you have to be really intentional about it. You have to ensure it is really what you want, and you're not just using the positivity, the positive mindset as a distraction from your deeper pains. So to summarize it all up, shadow work is the confrontation between who you pretend to be and who you really are. How did I start? I stopped filtering my journal. I wrote the ugly truth. The second thing I did, I used mirror work to face the real emotions. And the third thing I did, I sat with the discomfort instead of numbing it with a routine. The fourth thing I did was I forgave my younger self, not spiritually, but emotionally. The fifth thing I did was I started tracking my triggers and not avoiding them. This work isn't pretty, but it's very powerful. Let me tell you something. You cannot love the light in you if you keep on rejecting the dark. The light only exists because there is darkness, and the darkness exists because there is light. They actually do coexist, like yin and yang, white and black. So So if you feel like you've been doing shadow work, but you still feel empty, probably it's time you stop running from your shadow and face it. Stop running from your shadow and face it. That's the only way you can find peace. That's the only way you can actually heal. And that's the only way you can embrace the light in you. And that's the only way you can fill your cup and also be able to fill other people's cup. From your overflowing cup, of course. The healing is real, but it is real only if you're being real with yourself. Let me let you in on a little secret. Shadow work is basically how you stop abandoning yourself. This is how you truly fall in love with yourself. You're not too messy, you're just unmasked. I'll say it again. You're not too messy, you're just unmasked. So stop running away from the darkness. Stop running away from your shadow and face it and walk through it. Like I said in my previous video, you have the strength to get through any situation that life throws at you. If this hit your soul, share it, because I am sure there is someone out there faking their healing and slowly drowning. And do subscribe for more real talk and spiritual guidance. And if you want to be a better version of yourself, subscribe. Well, that gets me to the end of my video. And I love my outfit today, by the way. I forgot to mention. I hope y'all are okay, and if you're not, I'm sending you love and hugs and healing and whatever it is that you need to get through this phase. Just know it's not permanent and you have the strength to get through it. Well,